Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick little review of ESEE knife comparison. Um, I first discovered ESEE knives early this year and couldn't decide what I wanted to buy. So it's basically a quick little video showing some of the differences in these knives and what you might use them for. Yeah, so first off, what do we have here? Alright, my first knife I bought basically was the ESEE. Great little knife. Fits great in the hand. I had to add some scales to it because I really like it with the scales. I wrapped it initially with some paracord. Worked well, but this is a handy little knife. People always question, hey, what's the difference between the ESEE and the ESEE 2? Well, you're looking at basically a ½ inch difference in the handle. The ESEE 2 comes with factory scales on it. And so that's the difference. Blade is exactly the same. Handle's a little longer. ESEE 2 comes with scales. Both of them excellent. I use the green ESEE as a neck knife or clip it onto whatever, my pack or whatever. But the ESEE 2, honestly, really fits the hand better. Really allows you to grab onto it. My pinky kind of fits right to this hole like that. Pretty nice. I really like the feel of this knife. It feels nice and thick. And you can see where my pinky falls here. If you needed to, I suppose you could do that, get a better purchase on it. I don't know. Both of them excellent little knives. And then also in the little knife category, they have the Kangaroo. And so there's the Kangaroo, tiny little thing. It's got a saber grind as opposed to the flat grind of the ESEE. People say, "Oh man, Eric, this is a small blade." Yeah, it is. But wow, what a great little knife. This thing is awesome. This is a utility knife, in my opinion. I think this thing works every day for all your little menial tasks. It'll cut everything pretty much. Very sharp. I use it all the time. I have it strapped onto my 3, which is here. And there you have it. So I carry these guys every day. Love these knives. Very good combination, these two. 3 is pretty thin, but very capable. Not too small, not too large. It's like it's just right. Just right. Very good blade. Now when you want to compare that to the 4, I have a 4 and I keep this on my pack all the time. There's the 3 and the 4. Let me see if I can put them up. See the difference. Oh well. You can see the difference in the thickness of the 2. Now, the 4 is an excellent woods knife, excellent all-around knife. I've actually used this one the most. Baton plenty of wood with it. Excellent for camping, especially if you pair it with a 6. Really nice knife. Now, pretty much all of these here, canvas micarta, they can be dyed. I dyed these with RIT dye. Very easy to do. And if you don't like the color, you can remove the color with the RIT dye color remover. I've never done it, but from what I've read, it does work just fine. Um, let's see, one other one that I have is the 6. Okay. Now this one here actually is Linen micarta. Smooth, very comfortable. I love the ergonomics of this knife. I haven't used it much. As you can see, the coating is still pretty well intact, but I have in fact used it. Did a figure 4 trap with it. Cut a couple of small limbs, not much, but for a camping knife, either one of these will suit your needs. This one's a better chopper. They're both the same thickness, these two. And but wow, the 6, amazing, nice little choil there. Very good knife. That's my ESEE collection, and you know, yeah, these things are awesome. I love them. I can't say enough about ESEE. They've really created some great functional knives. For some people they might be a little pricey, but in comparison to other manufacturers out there, I think that the price is just right. They got a great guarantee on their knives, and really can't be beat, to tell you the truth. If you break it, they replace it, period. Doesn't matter. They did at one time make a knife like this. This one here is not an ESEE knife. This is a DPX version, but the ESEE DPX blade and the Ontario DPX blade are pretty much the same. They're identical, with the exception, I think, of an extra lanyard hold. It goes here on the ESEE knife. Instead of the 1, there'd be 2. But otherwise, another great knife. If you could find an ESEE DPX, it'd be well worth it. It is pretty similar to the 3 as far as size. However, the DPX is thicker than the 3, and you know, bottle opener, wire stripper, pry bar. I love this thing. It's very comfortable. It's got a hollow handle, also canvas micarta. You could store stuff in it, matches, tinder, money, whatever. Great knife. I love this thing. I mix my knives up. I have them paired. Like I said, I carry this 3 in my kangaroo daily. Before that, I carried this sucker every day, even to church. You really can't go wrong with these. These here, nice pairing for camping. The only thing I don't have here is an ESEE 5 and an ESEE Hunglas. Now what I do have that's close to a 5 is the BK2. You know, it's thick, it's massive, it's about the same size as a 5. I think this is a little thicker, wider, actually, not thicker. This is the same thickness. But this is really meant as hostile, I don't know. It's a sharpened pry bar, basically. And the 5 is pretty similar. But that's another story. I don't have one of those. Although I do like it, and I would love a 5. Honestly, these things all serve a great purpose, just the way they are. So, pretty much there you have it. There's my knives. So, if you're thinking about buying an ESEE knife, I hope the little comparison will help a little bit. I know that there really wasn't anything out there when I was looking, but I just fell in love with these things, and you really can't go wrong with the ESEE